tentacles all up in your grill. All up in that tash of yours. I'll give you 50. I'll give you a 50.
I hope it was worth a 50.
Every single penny. News! SmackDown airing on Airfest 1 falls below 1 million. We have an update on the Jordan Myles WWE t-shirt situation. And Cain Velasquez's post-crown jewel plans have been revealed. We'll get to that very soon. So SmackDown on Airfest and... What?
Goodbye.
Oh, mate!
Goodbye, see you later.
He had a family!
You stink of sea life, Tom. It's absolutely
Hot
disgusting.
kettle black, son!
Okay.
Hold on, mate, on that whole thing. FS1 SmackDown aired on Friday. They were ready for a tough figure to come out. They were sort of braced for it, up against the World Series, up against, on a channel with not in as many marketplaces as Fox. And they loaded the show up and braced themselves. And whoa, the crash landing was far worse than we could have ever thought, Adam Pacitti.
I don't think any of us expected this to go under 1 million. The final figure being 888,000 people on average watching live on FS1. As you say, it's on a different channel. Lots of viewers aren't going to know that it's over there. They won't see it on their listings. It's on a less popular channel, I guess.
But they did so much to make people watch. Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Brock Lesnar, Cain Velasquez. Like they really made that top heavy, that show, and it shows there, and the word loyalty has come up quite a bit here, is that okay, there are going to be some people who would put Fox on and go, it's not there. So sometimes it takes a long time to change those habits, and they've not long changed to a new station anyway. But it shows you how few WWE fans even came over at all.
Sure. Yeah, it's a pretty depressing number, isn't it? I will say that it's a good number for FS1, apparently.
They're rubbing their hands together. This is a great night for them.
Yeah, it's a one-off, and don't expect the numbers to tank when they go back over to Fox proper.
Fox is only on November the 5th.
On Friday night. So it's a depressing week for WWE. It hasn't been a great week all round. We'll get to some more of that in a moment, but that's certainly just a temporary thing.
There's some quiet whooping and hollering, I think, from the AEW offices, because that number has been beaten by, I think, every episode of Dynamite.
Certainly has.
Oh, like some quite... No, I don't want AEW to tweet about this. No, I don't want them to acknowledge it. I want them just to go, okay, steady away. Let's do Wednesday.
Agreed. I think it would make them really look really foolish if they did tweet about this and brag about it, because it's such an exceptional circumstance. But yeah, as you say, I mean, that number has been beaten by a couple of the episodes of NXT as well, making SmackDown now the third brand. So there it is.
Wow.
We all thought it was going to be this brand new thing, this sports-centric show. Nah.
Certainly
down
is.
In the gutter. Pathetic. For one week only.
More on the Jordan Myles WWE t-shirt controversy. We talked a lot about this yesterday, and you can watch the details on that in the YouTube video from yesterday. WWE put out a statement late yesterday saying that they had cleared the t-shirt design with Jordan Myles ahead of it being published. And Jordan Myles has turned around and since said that he felt uncomfortable with the t-shirt design, yet he had offered an alternative. He was told that from higher ups, i.e. Triple H, that the t-shirt design that they were showing him was the one they wanted to go with. And then this gets a little bit more convoluted when Jordan Myles speaks to Triple H, and Triple H says, I thought you okayed it. Something amiss amongst all of this. This led to Jordan Myles going on a very impassioned Twitter discussion. It seems pithy to call it a rant. Some people call it a rant. It seems pithy considering the subject matter. He talked a lot about how this is about a representation issue within WWE. He also dragged Ring of Honor's Jay Lethal into the discussion as well, again citing a lack of representation in the main picture at Ring of Honor. He also put out a video late into the day accusing WWE of not caring about black people. Both the Ring of Honor tweet and the video have since been deleted. And more seems to keep coming from this.
Yeah, that's right. PW Insider have given a bit of an update on Myles, saying that he's not been at the Performance Center for several weeks. We don't know his status with the company at this time. He last wrestled for WWE at a house show in Florida on September the 21st. I think it's very unlikely that WWE would fire him for something like this, because that would be a massive PR disaster. However, it also seems that Jordan Myles is very, very unhappy working for WWE. So perhaps don't expect to see him return to our screens. Don't expect to see him at live events, etc. I think, there's really fair points about representation of people of colour in WWE. For a long time it's happened, from like the very early days, and then like Kamala to Crime Time to these ridiculous caricatures that are really, I think, damaging. So I can understand some of his frustrations, although certainly not to the extent that he would understand them. But I do think it's really unfair to bring in somebody like Jay Lethal, who seems to be completely maybe irrelevant to this situation. He's unrelated to the T-shirt situation.
Well, this is what Titus O'Neil said. Titus O'Neil tweeted Jordan Myles saying, "I'm 100% in agreement that the shirt is very distasteful. That being said, bringing others into this to vent your frustrations or issues that have nothing to do with the WWE or the shirt is also very distasteful. If it's for the culture, don't attack those in it."
I think it's a really fair point.
Booker T on his radio show also said that he was going to stand way back on this one, because this could have been handled in a whole lot different way than it has been handled. If anybody's got something to say to me, I'm a very easy man to find.
This is Booker talking.
This is
Tom.
Booker talking. No. This bit is Tom talking. This bit now is Tom talking, and then I'm going to reiterate the point. Reiterate the point that I made yesterday in this video, which I think is the one of the bigger issues in this. It's a crap T-shirt, lads.
Yeah.
It's a crap.
All of
T-shirt.
those designs were absolutely awful. Absolutely terrible.
It's almost like they rushed them out because they were launching a TV show very quickly.
Yeah.
Almost like they rushed them. Crap T-shirt, lads. Try better. Thing is, loads of fans have made different Jordan Myles T-shirts now, and they all look infinitely better than the one we had.
It's not difficult to find great graphic designers. There are great graphic designers all over the place. There's some wonderful, wonderful talent out there. People not being hired by WWE. You just see independent fan artwork go up, and you think, Jesus Christ, why aren't WWE doing something like that? Instead, they're releasing these crap T-shirts. So we'll update you on Jordan Myles when we know more about it. My hunch is that we probably won't see him back following this, but I think that'll be his decision rather than WWE's.
His. Crown Jewel on Thursday. Is the cat excited enough, Adam Pacitti, for some Saudi Arabia bands?
I was talking about this on the stream the other day, and I was like, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I remember the chat just going like, what the hell, why are you excited? I kind of like, despite the moral objection I have to these shows, they're always absolutely bat-ass ludicrous nonsense. And I kind of like that in wrestling. Yeah, the Battle Royal participants have now been revealed.
They have
very
indeed.
Exciting.
And you know what? It's a nice set. You've got Apollo Crews, Andrade, Buddy Murphy, Drake Maverick, Eric Young, Luke Harper, Cedric Alexander, Heath Slater, getting the money for them kids, Humberto Carrillo, No Way Jose, the 24/7 champion Sunil Singh, Mojo Rawley, Eric Rowan, R-Truth. I'm trying to get me Patronus. Sin Cara, Brian Kendrick, Titus O'Neil, Tony Nese, Akira Tozawa, and Shelton Benjamin are all part of that battle royal. The winner goes on to the main show to challenge AJ Styles for the US Championship.
Nice.
Fine.
Who you got there?
Oh gosh, I reckon. See, I'd love it to be an outsider like Sunil Singh. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'd love that to death. I really like the idea of them mixing it up and giving it to somebody like Shelton Benjamin.
That's exactly who I was going to say.
Literally
exactly who I was going to say. I think he was so good on Raw last week, just with a little promo that he did and then got beat up. I want to see more from Shelton. We don't see enough from Shelton doing proper stuff. Based
on what we saw on Monday, on last night's Raw, it probably will be Humberto, since Humberto and AJ had themselves a bit of a tete-a-tete. Chances are they'll do that tete-a-tete in Saudi Arabia once again.
I think Humberto's going to win there as well. If he goes on to face AJ, I think he'll pick up the title. I don't know if they're that keen on doing big title changes on the Saudi Arabia shows, where they're sort of can and sort of not. I can never quite work out.
Is Braun Strowman defending his greatest Royal Rumble championship against Tyson Fury? I bet he leaves it at home. Brock Lesnar versus Cain Velasquez, part of Crown Jewel as well. Seth Rollins and The Fiend, Universal title match. Falls count anywhere. Nothing can stop this match. Not even love can tear us apart in this match. Not even the finish can tear us apart.
I saw a graphic. I haven't watched Raw yet, but I saw a graphic yesterday. Saying it was Seth Rollins saying something to the effect of, "The only way to stop the Fiend is to beat him."
Ooh,
Don't do it.
Seth Rollins coming out
do it.
in dreadlocks and a mask. Oh, look at me, I'm Bray Wyatt. Also, Mansoor gets his 6th-month rollout, taking on Cesaro. I think that would be a good match.
Oh, Cesaro's going to make him look amazing.
That'll be fun times. The World Cup Tag Team Turmoil, New Day, Viking Raiders, Heavy Machinery, Lucha House Party, Ryder and Hawkins, the OC, The Revival, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. I thought they weren't friends anymore, either way. And the B Team in a
Raiders
Tag Team
that,
Turmoil. I think Raiders or maybe Ziggler and Roode to buy a shenanigans.
I just don't think they're going to have the Raiders lose. They haven't lost yet.
They are undefeated, aren't they? Oh, yeah, Raiders then.
It's got to be, hasn't it?
Got to be Raiders of the Lost Ark.
And of course, Team Hogan versus Team Flair. Let's not forget.
Oh, brother. Reigns,
wait.
Roos, Rick, Al, Short versus Rand, King, Bob, Shin and Drew. With Flair and Hulk knocking around the outside.
Knocking around as they've been doing for many, many years.
No doubt they're going to have
around.
something that vaguely resembles a fight at some point during that night as well. Who are you picking for that one?
It's Team Hogan. It's Team Hogan. Of course it's Team Hogan.
Yeah.
I think most of these are going to be babyface wins, in fact. I'm looking down. Is Tyson Fury the babyface here? Braun attacked him in the Performance Centre. I guess so.
I think the fans are the babyface for that
Yeah.
one. I don't think anybody of those.
The only one is Brock. I think Brock's retaining there.
Yeah, I think so. I think Dominic will turn on Cain and Rey Mysterio. I'm kidding, he won't.
So we will be doing live reactions for that, all 5 of us, on Thursday evening. 100% of the proceeds going to Amnesty International.
Can we do fancy dress or not?
We are doing fancy dress.
Get it in.
We are.
And finally, when Cain Velasquez gets back from Saudi Arabia, Adam Pachotto, will he, A, make himself a lovely cup of tea and have a slice of toast? B, go through all the posts and just, make sure that he's not missed any major bills? Will he C, feed the cat? Or will he D, go into the tag team division with his good friend Rey Mysterio?
I'm going to ask the audience, which is you.
Yeah.
It's on the sheet there.
He's going to do all the above.
Oh! Yeah, he's going after the tag team titles of Rey Mysterio. So he was being interviewed by Sam Roberts, and he was asked what are his plans post-Crown Jewel, post the match with Brock Lesnar. And Rey Mysterio butted in, interjected to say, we're going to go after... I'm going to try and do his voice. We're going to go... No, that's rubbish. That's really... Oh, hello. Rey Mysterio.
Oh, no, it's on Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, they're going to go after the tag team titles. Whether he's WWE champion or not, he wants all the gold. Selfish man.
Will he be the most expensive tag team champion in the history of the WWE in that case?
Yeah, I don't see them defending
Rock and
belts
Sock
weekly.
probably weren't earning pennies.
No, that's fair. That's fair. So Velasquez appears to be sticking around. I think we knew that anyway. However, I kind of like to see that. That makes a lot of sense. Rey Mysterio, the vet, carrying the majority of the matches, and then Cain comes in with the big power spots. Yeah, that sort of makes sense.
I think he needs to work on those power spots a bit, because now Cain Velasquez, when I watched him in AAA, just nails the luchador style really well. But obviously on Raw they've had him doing like ground and pound type stuff. And obviously in UFC, he will ground and pound for Kingdom Come. But obviously now he's in the world of sports entertainment, he's pulling his punches a bit. And it looks a bit now.
Yeah, the punches aren't great. I can understand why they don't want him doing too much flippy stuff. Although we'll see 1 or 2, I reckon.
Couple of flippies, couple of tope con heroes.
It's impressive the guy of his size doing that, but also they've got 20 other people on the roster who can just do that a lot better than him. So I don't think it's that impressive.
Yeah, it's true.
I know he's a big guy. And that's the selling point of it, but I understand, given the history between Brock and Cain, and that's what the feud is, that they want him doing the MMA stuff. It's just a shame it looks a bit wank.
I thought Brock Cain won in UFC, ended with Cain doing a 450 off the octagon. Did I make that up? Did I dream that?
No, that's absolutely factual.
Thought that's exactly what happened, and then Brock hit the ref with a chair. UFC is ridiculous.
So silly, predetermined.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can support us on Patreon by going to patreon.com/Cultaholic. Lastly, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us.